Welcome, my Cappies! This is Tarot and White Oracle, where we get into the cloud to see what we see. We'll be diving into your person's feelings, thoughts, wants, and actions. And this is your you versus them for the next 30 days for my Capricorns. While I was meditating, I was getting the song, "Goodbye doesn't mean this has to be the end. Better days will roll on by." It's a super old song. If some of you guys know it, you might want to put the rest of the lyrics down. I was also hearing "Told You So." I don't know where that's coming from for some of you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into what the reading is all about for you. This is going to be for the next 30 days. This is a general, so take what resonates, leave the rest. This will be about your soulmate, soul tribe, or soul twin, aka twin flame. If you are not in a romantic connection, this can be a friend, family, business partner, significant relationship. I'm going to be drawing for past, present, and future energy first. We'll be reading the future energy cards toward the end of the reading. Okay, you got some tripped up present energy. All right, so this is what we got for you here. So for your present energy, Capricorns, I do see that you feel like there is a sense of missing out on things in the partnership or the partnership itself. Something went down in the recent past, and maybe you let the partnership slip away, or maybe you felt like something was taken away from you, but you feel you're trying to not feel about it. You're feeling maybe withdrawn, or maybe a little detached. You're trying not to care about the partnership, about feeling like something didn't go your way, or something was taken away, or the partnership itself. In your present energy, there is a sense of restriction around your intuition. Maybe you're not feeling so connected to knowing what to do in this connection, or maybe you guys are not communicating intuitively like you guys once were, like finishing each other's lines, knowing what the other's thinking. There's a sense of restriction around that. There's a sense of maybe needing to solve a problem, come up with a solution, but you're not able to figure that out right now. So that's your current energy. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what we get for your themes and truths. So I like to draw a truth for the Cappies, and then a truth for Cappy's person, and then what the universe's truth is, or one of the purposes that the universe has for you. So let's see what we get. I do have risk-taking for, we'll read this energy later. I have risk-taking for Cappy's energy and promise for Cappy's person. So, okay. And then I do get loneliness for the universe's truth energy. Let's go ahead and get a theme. So for Capricorns, this means that you're feeling brave. You're feeling like you want to take risks. You want to go ahead. You want to be on the side of courage and bravery. And a Capricorn's person feels like maybe there's a strong emotional bond, a contract between you guys, an unspoken contract or unspoken oath, a promise they made to you or you made to them. They feel like there's a strong tie here. And the theme is divine masculine energy, or yang. So, you know, this could be a twin soul connection, or twin flame, as they say in the common vernacular. It could also be soulmate. But let's go ahead and dive further and see what we get here. So the truth for the universe has to do with what you do in your loneliness, what you do when you're feeling empty, depressed, wandering, when there's a gap period. And that may be what you guys are going through right now. There may be a period of separation, no contact, silence. Maybe you're not picking up the phone enough, or you're not texting enough, or your other person. Remember, it is a general, so energy can be flipped. This can be Capricorn and this can be Cappy's person, so take it as it resonates for you. But really interesting because we have the Divine Masculine and High Priestess card come out. So is this most likely going to be a soul twin connection? Possibly soulmate, but let's see what we get. I'll let you know as we go. Thank you, Divine Creator, for channeling guidance to our Capricorns. And we're going to draw for the feeling space. What are our Capricorns feeling about this connection? And 1 second, I'm going to check on my kitty cat. All right, he was making some noises. All right, what do we get for our Capricorns? How are the Capricorns feeling in this connection or about their person? Wow, okay. So there's a sense of resistance. Now, this energy is all about, what I'm feeling in this energy has to do with, again, soul contracts. So it's really interesting that there are unspoken contracts or oaths on this person's energy. There's a sense of a strong soul connection. We also get that in Divine Masculine, the High Priestess energy, in the current energy. So interesting. And of course we get this Two of Cups, which is a really strong partnership energy as well. So the Tower though is in reverse. So this is all about resistance. So there's a resistance around the soul contracts or soul connection. There's a resistance in that this comes with a very powerful, passionate energy. It's a fire energy. You may be connecting with an Aries, Leo, or Sag, and this energy is just all about taking those contracts from heaven and making them here on earth and solidifying them. But there's resistance around that. We do have the Wheel of Fortune showing up, so the universe is intervening. Divine timing is coming your way to push things forward. Because there's so much resistance from the Cappy side. Now remember, you can flip it if this is Cappy's person. You'll see as the energy goes which fits you better. But the universe is pushing this energy forward and into a new cycle. Or the Capricorn may feel like they're going into some sort of new cycle. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with Cappy's person. So this is the original Visconti Tesora deck from the 1400s. So I decided to use this deck because I love it. It's called the Golden Deck for my you versus them, since it's all about love, and these are beautiful gold cards. All right, we do get the 8 of Pentacles. And let's see what's going on here. We also get okay, and well, at least they're all in the upright. You're not getting any reverses. All right, so we do get the 8 of Pentacles. We do get our Knight of Wands, and we do get our this is another Wands, but this is going to be our 3. I don't know if you can see it. It's a lovely card. So this energy is all about your person, Cappy, feels like maybe this connection, there's a lot of work that goes into it. Maybe they feel like you work hard in life or work hard toward the connection, or they feel like they're doing that for you. There is a certain sense of flingy player, in and out energy. Maybe they feel like you're a player, or you've got this in and out, or you just want to swing by to have good times and fun times, or maybe that's how they are with you. There's also a sense of future energy. This is all about the future and moving forward and taking action. And so they feel like maybe there is a positive energy about the way that you guys are on an intimate level, or the way you guys can have fun together. This is also a soulful energy. You both get the wands, the soul energy, right in smack in the middle of your feeling space. And so it's like that's at your core. At your core, this is a soul connection. We also see that here and here, and then grounded energy here. So interesting. This person feels like running toward the future, and that maybe in the future, this will progress forward in terms of just having fun, in terms of maybe you doing that or they with you. All right, this is our perception space. So this is how Cappies view you, their person, or how they view the connection itself. We do see the Seven of Pentacles. Usually that's all about investments, but it did come out in the inverse. So it could be a sense of procrastinating, putting in little effort, being lazy, and we get the Seven of Swords. So, all right. And wow, we get the Two of Pentacles again. So, my cat's crying. 1 second. All right. My cat is very persnickety and very noisy. He's in my room right now. Okay, let's get back to the reading. All right, so we get the Seven of Pentacles in the inverse, and this is the Seven of Swords. Well, 2 sevens. And then we get the Two of Pentacles. Really interesting, because your past energy had to do with feeling like you were missing out on something in this connection. Maybe you felt like you were missing out on the truth, because what we get here in this energy is about, this is like deceptive or cutting corners, maybe lies, and it's, you know, preceded by the Pentacles. So they perceive this connection, or you, you know, their person, as someone who is not showing up with the truth. And the Seven of Pentacles is like, you're not investing, you're procrastinating, or you're stalling, or you're being lazy, you're not putting in the effort, you're holding back the truth, maybe the truth of how you feel, or you're outright lying and you're cutting corners. But they perceive this connection as something that they want, something that they feel very connected, grounded in this partnership. It feels like this is a soulmate partnership to them. But, and I'm getting that energy from the High Priestess, and, you know, the soul contracts here, soul energy here, and Divine Masculine. So they feel like this is like a soulmate, or maybe soul twin connection. But there's resistance. They perceive deception, resistance, laziness around moving forward in the connection. You know, because this is all about moving forward. But this card is all about soulmate energy as well. So let's see what's going on with Cappy's person. Maybe that's why I was channeling that song. Goodbyes doesn't mean this has to be the end. Better days will roll on by. Because it looks like this is like you guys are ending something, or you're in separation, or no contact, or silence, or let's see, what is this person perceiving? Okay, interesting. So This person is perceiving the King of Pentacles. Wow. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so they're perceiving you, Cappy, in a very positive light. Very interesting. Wow. You get the wheel in your feeling space, Cappy, and they get the world in their perception space. They're picking up what you're putting down. So they perceive you as someone who is coming in to offer them, you know, commitments, someone that they could build a commitment with. They see that foundation with you, that stability, that possibility with you. And I see that here in your feeling space here, because we get your King of Wands. You know, you feel that soul contract, but you also feel resistance around making this on earth. And the reason is because your person is pulling back, hiding something. It could be the truth, but it could just be their feelings. They could just be scared, you know, to be in this. And so we get that energy as well. But this is all about, you know, the universe is saying, in your time of loneliness and emptiness, you know, this is time for you to grow, essentially. So that's what the universe is dishing down. So we also get the World card. So this is all about completions. Your person is perceiving this this time frame, this connection, as something that has come full circle, something that has brought a completion in karma. There's some sort of karmic ending between you. It doesn't mean the relationship, especially if this is a soul twin, because they always come back around, but it means that there's some sort of karmic layer that is being cleared. So let's go ahead and dive in a little bit more. Let's see what we get for, what does the Capricorn want in this connection? What do they want in the connection? What do they want from their person? Okay, we do get the Six of Pentacles. Wow, the Empress. What does Cappy want in this connection? Wow, okay. So the Capricorns do want the sense of equal give and take. They might feel like they're being taken advantage of, or they're being breadcrumbed, or, you know, they want a sense of their person showing up for them equally, the way they show up for you. They also want to be taken care of, to have that sense of, they might view you as the Empress. Take gender as it resonates, but the Capricorns might view their person as the Empress, as the nurturer, the mother, the person that can show up and take care of them. You know, they want that in their life. They want that person who shows up, provides, is nurturing, mothering, caring, supportive, and present, you know. And this is also a very strong soulful energy. It's interesting because Capricorns have the view of their person in the soul, like they feel it in the soul here, and they want it here. But Capricorn's person perceives Cappy as someone that they can build an earthly commitment with, someone who's offering earthly commitments. And so they see you in a more grounded light. But they do get that promise, that emotional bond, and that contract, an oath. So they must feel some sort of sense, especially with the divine masculine energy here, of that soul connection. But it does look like the High Priestess is in restriction. So the intuition, the knowing, the spiritual aspect feels like it's in restriction, which we can see on this side, because that's what Cappy's person is doing. All right, there's also a sense of just releasing things, let bygones be let bygones be bygones. There's an energy of let bygones be bygones, and just being able to move forward with fresh energy. You know, this is all about shedding off all that old karma and clearing it. And again, we see that with the Wheel of Fortune and the World. So what Capricorn is feeling, what Capricorn's person is perceiving, and what Capricorn wants is that shedding off of all that old energy. And like being born again is really what it is. being born anew in this connection. So let's go ahead and see, what does Capricorn's person want? And I'm gonna go ahead and move these up a bit so we can get a bit more room. What does Capricorn's person want? All right, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. All right, we do get the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. That's also really interesting because you get a 7 and 7 right together, Capricorn, in your perception space. They get a 7 and 7 together in their want space. So you might be seeing 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. That might be confirmation this is for you. All right, we do get a Queen of Cups. Wow. Okay, so your person is having confusion. They're not really sure. You know, this is all about what's real, what's imaginary. What choice do I make? I'm not sure what choice should I make. I'm unclear what to do, what to feel. I'm busy trying to find my peace. I'm protecting myself, defending myself, making sure that I'm showing up for myself, my wants, my needs. And I need to protect that so that I can show up authentically. But they're having confusion, you know, in their emotional space, maybe how to do that or in this connection. But I do see that they want to be emotionally vulnerable, have that emotional support, show up emotionally. You know, it's like the whole enchilada of emotion, right? This is tapping into your intuition, knowing what's best for you, tapping into your soul's path, psychic abilities, telepathy, showing up emotionally, emotional support. They want all of that. But they're trying to find their peace, I think, or at least they want to. They want to find their peace. They want to find their boundaries. But, you know, they're having a bit of confusion with it. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into what is it that... Now I'm going to go ahead and put our 4th row on the bottom. Normally I do the side, but I've decided I'm going to do it a little bit different this time. So bear with me as I move these up and get used to our new format. All right, so basically what we're going to do is draw now for your actions. What is Cappy going to be doing? You know, over the course of the next 30 days. This is your 30-day you versus them. If, you know, you weren't clear on that. We do a you versus them every 30 days for each sign. Okay, so actions. All right, this is interesting. They are mimicking the wants of their person right now. All right, rebirth and... Well, this came out in the future. Wow, okay. So the future actions of Capricorn, remember, flip the energy if you need to, what is resonating with you. So cross watchers, this is your Cappy, this is you, but you may need to flip the energy. We do get in the future energy of Capricorn. They're feeling confused. They're not really sure what to do. This is the same energy that we were getting in the want space of Capricorn's person. Capricorn's person is showing up confused. They are being maybe lazy, cutting corners, having resistance around the connection in some form. And so your person is going to be mirroring this energy. They're picking it up and they're going to be reflecting it back to you. So now they're confused. And so in their action space, you know, over the course of the next 30 days, they're kind of confused about what to do about this situation. They want, you know, a new beginning. They want all the energy that's not good to go to the past, to get over that and to move forward into something fresh, into something new, to have like a restart. And we do see that the wheel, it feels like there's a new karmic cycle coming, and the perception of this person is that things are being cleared out and you're coming to a completion. And of course, that's what Capricorn wants too. It's like letting bygones be bygones and letting the past energy, the karmic energy, just be cleared out so that you can move into better energy. And I do see that here. You know, this is the world and the wheel and judgment are beautiful energies for making that possible. You know, the universe is trying to make that happen. They're working overtime. They're, you know, doing everything they can to help the soulmate and soul twin connections here on Earth. So the action space for Capricorns is they're going to put an end to something and then they're going to start anew. Now, for some of you, that could be that they're going to walk away from the connection and feel like this person isn't in on this, and they're going to find something new. For others, this means they're going to be putting bygones away, bygones be bygones, putting the negative energies away and moving forward. Now, this fell out in more of future energy, in the future energy. So this could be in the next 40 days. We do get a sense of being blocked, not being texted. So the actions of the Capricorn is they may be blocking or not texting or communicating with you, Cappy's person, because they might feel like, you know, I'm not sure what to do. I don't know what you're throwing out. I'm not picking it up right now. And I just want a new beginning. And so for many of you, that new beginning is going to be, oh, my phone, need to fix that thing. So for many of you, that means that, you know, your Capricorn is going to maybe put you on hold, communicative wise, because they're trying to sort through their stuff and have a new beginning in their energy. And for others of you, they're just walking away. They want space. They want to be separated. So for some of you that have come back together, you might be going after the next 30 days through a period where you're separated again or not communicating or in silence. For others of you, you may be just going through that. If you're already in there, in that space, you might not be coming together again for another 30, 40 days as all this energy is being processed. Now, it does vary, you know, from person to person, couple to couple, because everyone works through their energy differently. Okay, future actions that we get for Cappy's person. Wow. Wow. Okay, so Capricorn's person has a lot of watery energy. Oh, and by the way, so you could be connecting to a fire sign or a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and yeah, or an earth sign. So Taurus for some of you, Capricorn for others of you, and Virgos. So we get really strong placements for fire and water and earth. We have two, you know, of our court cards, the King and the Queen, over here on your person's side. So in their perception and in what they want, there's a strong emotional grounded energy that this person wants. All right, so what we see in the future for actions for your person, it's all about the Two of Cups. So that's what you got in your past energy. So this is soulmate energy. So your person's future energy is really getting into that emotional space where they feel connected to you on a soulmate level. There's also the King of Cups. So we now have the King and the Queen together of Cups. And in their future energy, they're going to be solidifying, stabilizing their emotional outlet, their ability to show up emotionally, supply the emotional vulnerability, be honest to you emotionally, be supportive to you. And we also have our 9 of Cups. So this is a wish fulfillment. So they are coming into their own. They're coming into their ability to tap into their soul and their emotions, and really connect to themselves and the person they're connected to. So maybe, you know, Capricorn's feeling some kind of way in the way they've been treated, and they're like, you know what, I'm just not going to be talking to you anymore. But as you're going through that energy, your person is processing their blockages. And it looks like whatever was blocked, because your current energy is, there's a restriction around your intuition, around your emotional sector, and your ability to just know your life, know who you are in this connection, what's meant for you. But that energy is going to be clearing up, because in their action sector, it is all about reconnecting. So beautiful energy. Let's go ahead and dive into a angel advice. And we did get the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. For some of you, you might be seeing 222, as well as 77 or 777 as confirmation for you. We do get the angel advice of 1551. Manifestation, abundance, prosperity, dreams, vision, success. Focus on the positive. Keep your attention on the outcome that you desire. Now is the time to invest your faith and energy into your ideas. Pursue your goals with all your strength. Your spirit is beautiful, courageous, and brave. Embrace it as you work toward your dreams. So this is an advice for the Capricorns. Hold on to your visions. 1551 may also be a synchronicity for some of you. Let's go ahead and get a Bread of Life card. And let's see. We get Matthew 18:19. 2. Again, we get a 2. If 2 of you on earth agree about anything they ask for, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven. Another 2. We get 2, 2, 2, and 2. So maybe a lot of you will be just seeing a lot of 2s in the next 30 days, or 2, 2, 2, 2. And this is all about coupling, partnership, coming together, unions. So that is what is in your energy in this connection. And this really feels like something soul twinny, twin flamey, but it could also be a soulmate or a karmic soulmate kind of situation as well. Take it as it resonates. Don't force things that aren't meant for you. Let me see if we can find anything else in the numbers that we've got a 10, 5, no, doop, 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 3, 8. Yeah, so mostly the 2s are, the 7s and 2s, super fascinating for you guys. All right. Thank you so much for joining. Always a pleasure to have you guys come in, and please leave your comments. Oh, actually, before we finish, we have one more future energy. Totally almost forgot. Okay, we do have the universe. This is a beautiful energy. A lot of people get scared of the tower, but it's really all about the universe, the spirit world, the angels, the divine guidance, the spirit guides coming in and intervening. And so they're shaking things up because things aren't going as planned. Things aren't going as the way you guys agreed, you know, in heaven before you came to earth. You know, we all have a plan. And it's like, whoa, you guys aren't following the plan. I know you're on earth and things are really confusing and you don't remember anything because you're so, you know, heavy earth grounded right now. But we're going to come down and shake things up so you can get back on track. And this is going to help you get into your authenticity, get onto courage, strength, but being authentic to who you are, your true self. Again, what you're really wanting and needing, your boundaries, which is what Cappy's person is in their want space. They're wanting to be able to show up for themselves. So the future energy is all about being able to do that and getting your life back on track the way that it's supposed to be going. So that's what we have also for the universe, future energy, and for this partnership. All right, so thank you so much for joining. Hope some of this was helpful for you, and I will see you in 30 days with your next reading. Actually, in the month of November, I'm going to start reading by elements, and every video is going to be going by element, and I'll be starting with fire, going to water, and then the third week air, and the last week earth. So yeah, you are going to be in the next 30 days because you're a Cappy. All right, take care. See you later.